Alright, I thought I got away with it. So, a couple videos ago, 2 videos ago, I lowered my car on the BC Racing coilovers. I wanted to do an update video because since then I I left the rear the same, but I dropped the front about 3/4 of an inch. So I thought I got away with it, and it looks dope, but we're gonna have to go back up again. But I'm still just trying to search and get my perfect fitment that I can get away with right now, just running static and using it as a daily driver. So let's see what I can do here. Let me show you what's going on. So let you look at it right now. There we go. I wish I could keep it this way. I like it. Yeah, the rear probably could come down a little bit, but I don't wanna roll my fenders. I really don't. It's so good, but we gotta go up a little bit. Over here, like they're pretty close, but over here, like, let me see if I can, yeah, that's as far in. I can't even get my hand under there. So, right here, I noticed, I don't know if it'll pick up on camera. It might. Yeah, you see how this part right here is a little bit shinier? It's having a hard time focusing right there. There we go. It's rubbing a little bit, but not too bad. But I can't let it keep going on like that. So I think I'm gonna raise it like, I wanna do it like a little bit by little so I can find that perfect fitment. I had it up higher and now I dropped it, and now it's kind of just keep going back and forth. So I'm gonna raise it probably about 1/4 of an inch, see if I can do that, and I might give it a little bit of negative camber as well. Not a lot, just a little bit. But we're getting there. We're getting close. Definitely looks a lot better that way. All right. We're at about 1/4 right there. I really hope that's gonna be enough. I don't wanna, like, I'll mess with it as many times as I have to. Like these are super easy to adjust. I like that. So hopefully that'll work, but we don't know until we'll find out. I mean, we'll find out. So you can see I've had some other rubbing going on. That was already started before I put these tires on, and it's only gotten worse. So might have to get a new fender liner and figure something else out at some point, but fuck it. So since we got that, I'll just put it down. Go. And I can't do this with 2 hands, but what I do is I'll use the spanner wrench, and that's the wrong one. I'll do that. I'll get it kind of hand tight. And then I'll give it like one more bump with the hammer. That seemed to be working out pretty good. It hasn't moved every time I've done that. Not like you don't want to whack it, but like just make it go like another little turn. So, all right, let's see how that works. And I'm gonna do the other side, and we'll see how that is. I think I might play with the camber a little bit as well. I don't want to do too much throw off the alignment and everything, but I think if I do like half a degree, I know I can't really eyeball that necessarily, but I don't know, we'll play with it a little bit. Alright, so I raised it about half an inch in the front. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Sorry. I'm trying to show you this with... So, what I'm doing is taking a tape measure and a straight edge. And you put the straight edge like that. This is awkward. Okay, so you put the straight edge like that, and you measure from the top of the wheel. So, now, all the wheels are the same. I had the front a little bit lower. So now it's, I don't know, maybe you guys are, maybe some of you are running a very similar setup. It's 3.5 inches from the top of the wheel to the bottom of the fender. That's how I have it set up right now. And then I messed with the camber a little bit. So these are, if you didn't see the video where I installed the coilovers, they're the BC Racing BR series. What you do when the wheel's off the ground, you loosen these Allen bolts. Just like a quarter of a turn will do it. And there's a little notch right. See if I can. There you go. You go by that notch, and then if it'll focus, that's gonna be at 0 degrees, right there. So I moved, and then there's also notches right here, and I just moved it up in the middle between that and the first notch, negative. So I did that to both sides. Let's see. You can see it a little bit more in the front. It does not want to focus. Sorry. Let's try back up. Alright. You can see where we're at right now. A little bit more. Still lower than it was when I set it up. I don't think it looks too bad. I think it looks pretty good actually. So while I'm thinking about it, the Allen bolts on the coilovers are 5mm. Now also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take like a Sharpie or paint marker. I got a Sharpie right here. Usually use like a silver, but I found an orange one. So I'll at least be able to tell. But where it's rubbing is right here and here. So I'm just gonna make a mark. Hopefully you will see this, which you don't. I'm gonna have to get, I can kind of see it, but I'll probably mark it in a couple different spots. Do the same thing to the other side. Probably go through with, probably use a paint marker or something if I pick one up, but that way I know like if it's rubbing and how much it's rubbing. See if you can tell a little bit. Yeah, so just a little bit of negative camber, not too bad. I don't think it'll mess with my alignment too much. I know I've heard if you start running too much, once you lower it, it has an issue of having a toe-in issue that has to get corrected. But I think we'll ride that and see how it goes. But thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Later.
Go on and hate me, because I do what I do. Go on and hate me, cause I got nothing to prove. Go on and hate me, cause I got nothing to